Good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday, November 7th, folks, 2018. You're listening to Radio Free Radford. I'm Dustin Staples with your daily weather announcer and your pretty much daily host at this point here. It was every other day I was on, but now they said, Dustin, you're too good, so come in every day. I said, okay, that's fine with that. 64 is the forecast high today with an overnight low of 43 expected. A lot more of sunshine we'll be seeing than we saw yesterday after that rain that came through, bringing some powerful storms to the south of us, and thankfully we were able to manage to escape that severe side with it as well. Already joining me this morning is a person from the Exit 189. He's lead editor, and joining me is Kyle Walker. So good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Alrighty, so first of all, I kind of said who you are. So just tell us where you're from, your major, and your graduation year.
I'm from Roanoke, Virginia.
Okay.
I am majoring in English. I'm going for the Bachelor of Arts in English.
Okay.
And I'm graduating in May.
Alrighty. So first of all, what is your role here at Highlander Student Media, and what do you do?
As you mentioned, I'm the lead editor of Exit 109. A lot of my job is making sure that the editorial process for these pieces is on track at all times, and then when they come in between Jessica and I, the editor-in-chief, and I, we make sure that they're given to the people they need to get to, and they move through the process quickly before they get to us, and then we have a final look at it just to make sure. So we are kind of the last line of defense against spelling errors, typos, grammar errors, things like that.
Alrighty, awesome. So why and what made you decide to get into Exit 109?
So I had some classes with Exit 109's previous editor-in-chief, Matthew Johnson, and I'd never really considered. I worked for a literary magazine at Virginia Western Community College when I was going there, and I was editor-in-chief of that magazine for the last 2 years that I was there, but I'd never really given any thought to doing it here. Until one day he pulled me aside after class today. You want to talk after class today? I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and do that, sure. And then he proceeded to tell me that he needed some people for the editorial squad, and I figured I had enough time in my schedule, so I jumped in. And then just kind of fell in love with everything that we do out here.
Awesome. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just, it's a very well-run organization, for sure.
Awesome. And how long have you been with Exit 109?
This will be my third semester.
Alrighty. So, if they are interested in joining Exit 109, maybe, as we were talking before, saying you all need some staff members, maybe in the future, how can they get in touch with you or with Exit 109?
There is an email address through Radford's email. We have flyers all over campus that have that email listed. Otherwise, if you want to come to Tyler Hall on Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock, we're here, and somebody will definitely be willing to talk with y'all about how to join up.
Alrighty, awesome. And what would be some advice you would give the class of 2022?
The biggest piece, I was thinking about this a lot today, the biggest piece of advice that I think I can give anyone coming into college is that they need to focus on academics. Very much so focus on your academics, because you can go anywhere you want to do the rest of the things you do in college, be it, going on road trips with friends or unfortunately binge drinking. You can go anywhere to do that, and eventually, if you're like the majority of people in college right now, you're going to be paying these student loans off for the next 20 years of your life, and it's going to help you write that check every month if you feel you earned something for what you're paying for. If you actually got something for it.
Alrighty, well, listen, freshman, he's just giving you some more advice right there. We've been talking about that with every student person that's been coming in, has been giving about that too. Alrighty, moving on along to lines of National Day. There's a day for everything. I don't care what day it is. There's always a day for something. And today is actually National Bittersweet Chocolate with Almonds Day. Are you a big chocolate fan? You like the almonds with the chocolate or no?
I'm not a huge almonds fan, but I do like chocolate for sure. Dark chocolate, definitely. So there's the bittersweet for you.
Yeah, there you go. I'm along with lines of that too. And along with that, it's also National Banana Pudding Lovers Month. Are you into that right there?
I am a huge banana pudding fan for sure. I grew up in the South my entire life. It's been at every, Christmas, Thanksgiving, funeral, birthday since.
Hey, there you go. Same story with me on that one. How about that, folks? More food. It's been pretty much every day with that. It's always been some type of food event for sure. And also the RU space. Do you ever go to any of their events or any of the movies they've been doing over the past several years? Or
yeah, when I first got here, I was doing a lot of the movies that they do over in the Bonnie, and that is a really great little little thing they do for us to be able to take these movies that have just gotten out of theaters and present them to us for free, essentially, which is great.
Absolutely.
What have we got this month?
This week, actually, this month we have Star Wars Solo Story playing tomorrow all the way to Saturday. You a Star Wars fan?
Huge Star Wars fan.
Well, you head over
Y'all
there.
didn't catch Solo. You ought to go catch it.
Alrighty, and later this month is Ocean 8. I think that's fairly new.
Yeah, it was pretty new.
Pretty new. And then Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, and then Ant-Man and the Wasp. We'll wrap with them. Are you into Marvel?
Solid.
You get into any of that, or?
Yeah, I'm a generalized nerd.
Okay.
So, yeah, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Marvel. It's that I cover a little bit of all of it. And Ant-Man and the Wasp was a phenomenal film for sure. It's a really good way to tie it all together.
All right.
And bring this kind of B-list character.
Nice. Cool deal for sure. Awesome. And also something I received an email this morning from one of my communications class. They always talk about these holiday SmackDown movies events. Have you ever been to any of those?
No.
Well, actually, if you want to go today, that's in Chubb's 1006 from 5 to 6:30 tonight. They're going to be criticizing Home Alone. That's always a very Christmas movie. I love those. You like the Home Alone series?
I do, yeah. No, when I was a kid, the third one had just come out, and I saw it in theaters, and I really enjoyed that. Looking back on it, it's not the best of movies, but those first two for sure are classics.
Yeah, Kevin McAllister, Macaulay Culkin. That's
Yes.
his name. They always actor. One of the names I always get right there. I tell you, that kid always gets lost. And Mom, where are you at? I'm in Florida. Or I'm in New York, or wherever
I
I'm
just
at.
want to know what his dad did to afford that 10,000 square foot mansion.
Oh my gosh! I tell you, if I had that much money, I think I'd buy my own self a mansion. I tell you that for sure. But anyway, moving on along the lines of that, and a lot of events going on around here, and especially as a freshman here, I've never seen so many involvement, not only with the student media, but with the fraternities, sororities, or whatever sport or club it is. There's always something going on. Basing off of that, have you ever chanced to go to these events, or try to at least, or?
I do my best to go to the ones that definitely interest me more than the others. And of course, Exit hosts a couple of these. We had an open mic night last week, and that went off really, really well. There's a lot of great talent on display. I think we'll be doing another one next semester, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I think doing the campus events are really just a great way to get involved and know your class as well as you can, and learn as much as you can about your community. So it's definitely a great thing that they're so involved in this campus.
Alrighty, yeah, it is for sure. Not only this campus, but probably other campuses around here. We got Tech down the street, so I don't know how much they do, but it seems like they got a lot more coming up their way. Alrighty, so moving on to holidays, we talked about food earlier. We're going to get right back into this food theme. Thanksgiving a couple of weeks away. Are you all going on that one, or?
Yeah, I come from a really big family.
Okay.
I think at our smallest we've been 18 people for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So those are always the big two for us.
Alrighty. Now with that, always you go from eating, go directly to shopping. You eat Black Friday or Cyber Monday?
I'm a big Cyber Monday fan. I go to Black Friday to people watch. It's kind of a guilty pleasure. I like to go out and see everybody fighting over things.
I think that's why we all go out, right?
Exactly.
Stay inside the home doors and watch it on TV. Hey, you stole my TV or whatever that is.
Exactly.
It's mine. No, anyway. But that's always something you say. And I'm not much of a Black Friday. Like I said, more of an online person. Going in there and grabbing it and go compared to, then it's all, it's always worth the wait, but at least you're not standing in line hours and hours
Exactly.
trying to get what you're trying to hunt for. And also, are you a big stargazer? Do you ever chance to get a look at the sky or whatever at night?
I do, actually. Meteor shower is probably my favorite thing to do during the winter because there's a lot of them and they're gorgeous.
Alrighty.
They're really good in the winter because the air is colder, so you can see a lot more of it.
Alrighty, well, we may have a couple coming up in December, actually, matter of fact, and so we'll keep you posted on that. But also, it's there's always a moon for every month. It's the full beaver moon this month. Last month with the full hunter's moon, so that will take place on Friday. Unfortunately, we'll be home for the 23rd of November, so it's just Thanksgiving break, obviously, and by that time, things will be flying by with exams and so many things just. Semester one just kind of went a glimpse, I tell you, with a blink of an eye.
End of semester rush.
Yeah, and you're a senior, so it's going to be here real quick for you. So I guess you're very looking forward to that, planning on getting on that for sure. But a lot of things, like I said, go on here and so forth, be it as well. Alrighty, well, we appreciate you coming on this morning.
Thank you for having me.
I'm glad you'd be here, and they can get in touch with you by Exit 109. And what are those meetings and times again they can come to those?
Wednesday nights at Tyler in the student media office at 7 p.m.
Alrighty, if you're interested in joining that, and they are in need of you folks, so if you're interested in coming out, please stop by and speak with Jessica or Kyle this morning. It's brain fart. That happens to you.
All right. No, it's early.
Yes, it is early in the morning. We thank you for listening to great hits on RadioFreeRadford.com. Be sure to follow RU Weather One on Instagram and Twitter.